kind of here to walk through the GA4 process and what it looks like from where I'm standing. Okay, so I have a couple of things to show you guys, specifically this test.com and a GA event. Um, I'll just move this out to the side. And I think I'm going to do this one as well. There's a potential client, so let me set them there. Okay, so if we look at these two things, you're going to notice that I have Tag Manager and test.com, and it's hooked to this default um, situation. Let me switch accounts. Okay, and then my test.com is this. Okay, and then if I go here, tags, no tags, because I made these changes. Okay, so workspace changes is going to show that. Anyways, you probably don't care about all of that. This is Google Tag Manager. This is Google Analytics 4. Um, Starting from scratch, really, it's not too hard to build a property. What I'm going to do is try to create a brand new account. And so if you go to analytics.google.com, you should come to a screen where you have a chance to create a brand new account. And if you just say test and then make some choices here, next, property name, test for live stream practice, and then got some other stuff. I don't want to create a universal analytics property. As you can see, the whole reason that we're here actually is July 1st, 2023. You're gone, you're done. It'll stop collecting data, which means anything new that happens on your site will not be tracked. So if you are relying on your current funnel setup as well as your current analytics to provide data to Google Ads or Facebook or any ad platform for that matter, any KPIs, so like marketing dashboards, anything like that, you're going to not have any information coming in after July 1st. So that means if you don't have a Google Analytics 4 property, you are going to see a big fat goose egg. Okay, so real quick, just want to do this, and let's say education. We have education. Oh, there it is. Jobs and education. Do it this way. And this is important. They're trying to set you up for success. GA4 is essentially built with the idea of machine learning at the core of it. Okay. And so, does that mean you need to generate leads or sales? Notice how those are primary reasons most people have a website in general, at least ones who spend money. Raise brand awareness. So just spread the word, examine user behavior, blah, 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 blah. So for me, I'm going to go here. I'm going to say I do some clients I generate leads with, some I drive sales with, and both of them I always want to examine user behavior to the extent that we adhere to privacy laws. Okay, so if I do this, I can just say test.com. I'm not going to really connect this, I don't think. Um, I turn on enhanced measurement. It's going to include all these things automatically, which is really nice. I know UA, you would have to specifically choose video engagement, additional things, interactions for forms, obviously, and also file downloads. Scrolls even as well. I believe outbound clicks are pretty standard on UA. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've used UA consistently. I consistently use GA4 now, and I have been for the past year and a half. So it's a little different. You can go manipulate each and every one of these in here. Um, I'm not going to touched this yet, but there's a certain setup that I like to use based on how I was taught. So, but for now, the idea is just to get this set up. Just get it set up. First things first. Okay. Now they want to say, how do you install your tag? I didn't even click that. I don't know why that happened. Maybe it happened. Maybe I hit this accidentally. Yeah. So they are highly encouraging people to just go to your website builder and drop this code in. Um, Not really what we do. I like to use Google Tag Manager. And I'll just read this to you. For additional features, including multiple tag management and enterprise workflows, install and manage with Google Tag Manager. That doesn't sound very approachable. And one of the main things that I try to emphasize and push here at BHT is we are all about making data approachable because it is important, but it can be intimidating. And I want to make sure that you can at least start to approach using machine learning and the advantages that that brings. Um, Even this little blurb doesn't really do a whole lot for me. Okay, but it is time to install, or else you're going to get this every time you log in with the caution sign. You're not collecting data. It's not active for the site. And if you installed the tags more than 48 hours ago, you need to go make sure it's set up properly. If you're getting this, then something's wrong with your setup. I want to show you this. This isn't going to work for me inherently. So let me think. What website do I want to show you? Uh, ba, 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 ba. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Update, grab this. Now I have this. All I have to do at this point, as long as my code for GTM, so this you need to go drop where they said you might want to drop GA4. So GTM is essentially a container that can house any marketing code snippet. Well, any code snippet really, HTML code snippet. And in this situation, Google Tag Manager will allow you to drop a snippet for a container. In that container, you can put whatever you want to in it. For us, we're going to put GA4 into our GTM container. So you go to tags, click new, configure, GA4 configuration. Remember that ID that I snagged from here earlier? I'm gonna grab it and drop it here. If you want to get fancy, you can create a variable that comes in handy a little bit later. For now, I'm just gonna paste it directly in here. This is for beginners. I just want to get you set up. We can tweak, make it better later. What I've learned about this process and about doing this in general is that it's kind of like tweaking a car for horsepower. Um, your job is to, obviously um, get it on the dyno and then tweak and change and manipulate until you get the exact performance out of it that you want. But you don't have to do it from right out the gate. That can come later. So GA4 config, can't type. That's how I like to set that up. All pages on the trigger. Okay, it's saying invalid.